Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Good morning, 5:12 here on our Thursday morning. The commute getting underway across the tri-state here this morning. And just like yesterday, not as cold as, if you recall, we were in the low to mid 20s, borderline mid to upper 20s in some locations. We are warmer than that, but temperatures are still in the process of dropping a couple more degrees before kind of leveling off and maybe rebounding back to where we are right now. Where we are currently, right around freezing. So again, it's going to be another cold day and another cloudy day at that. You can kind of make out the cloud. We have hints of fog in the Henderson area as well. You can look out towards the Twin Bridges off into the distance between the bridges. You can see some of that haziness there from our Kate Foppel Ford tower camera, but traffic picking up here at the 5 o'clock hour. So rush hour getting underway on this Thursday morning. And again, visibility not dropping too much, or at least at those levels that we've seen in the past. Of course, so far this season, we've seen anywhere from a quarter mile or less on some of these foggy days a couple weeks back, if you remember that too. But right now, visibility roughly at the lowest, 4 to 5 miles. 4-mile visibility over in Harrisburg and Saline County, up to the northeast Dubois County. Jasper has a visibility reading at 5 miles per hour. It does get a little dense as you get outside of the tri-state. French Lake, you see just under 2 miles. So not concerned again about freezing fog. It's not really dense enough to be at the surface and produce that layer of maybe some slick spots on the ground. So that's at least some positive takeaway. And we don't have the extreme reduction in visibility. So that's good news as well. But temperature-wise, again, hovering right around or just below freezing. 32 looks to be the warm spot in a couple of locations. But up towards the northwest, 29 Fairfield, 27 in Flora, 29 Vincennes as well. That cooler air slowly filtering back in behind this front. That tried to spawn a few flurries. We saw flurries up to the north along US 50 this morning. Very light returns, though, so likely wasn't reaching the ground. But even as cold as it is right now, we're roughly 5 to 8 degrees warmer than we were yesterday. So a little bit of an improvement, but again, it's still going to be a gray, cloudy day today. No precipitation on Doppler radar right now. Those light flurries from a few hours ago, you see them up to the north. Those are long gone. The clouds are still with us. We may see some breaks in the clouds. I'm not talking about clear skies, but I do think we could see a break or two to allow a little bit of sunshine peeking through. And here's the system that we've been watching the last several days, still on track to move to the south and may clip our southern counties later on this evening and early tomorrow morning. But Future Tracker not overly impressed with that potential still, keeping it south of the Western Kentucky parkways. We go into later this afternoon again. A few breaks in the clouds possible, mostly cloudy. We may transition to partly cloudy skies tonight, so we'll call it partial clearing through the nighttime hours. And then more in the way of sunshine for our Friday as we get a little bit warmer, but we're still talking about 10 to 12 degrees below normal, upper 30s to around 40 degrees. It looks like we get back into the 40s with a mix of sun and clouds on Saturday. With highs again about 40 to 45, and then another system comes through on our Sunday that could give part of the area maybe a little bit of a wintry mix. But again, that system also not looking too impactful with that. Today, calling for a high right around freezing. That's where we are right now. We may get back to that level later this afternoon. And there's a look at your 7-day forecast. There is light at the end of the tunnel with another brief dip in temperatures behind that wintry mix potential. Chances only at about 20 to 30% for our Sunday, but 44 the high on Tuesday. Wednesday, we jump back to normal. How about that? 49 for the high.
Nice. And
that 35% chance that would be rain finally. So no mixture there. It would be all rain for next week Wednesday.
Nice. Let's get warmer. Let's get warmer.